Okay guys, so here we are, we're on part 6. We are making some awesome progress. We're going to do what we did last time. So we're going to copy from part 5, we're going to make a copy of it. And we are going to rename it part 6. And then we're going to go into part 6, we're going to delete a.out, and then we're going to rename this part 6. Part 6.cpp. We're going to open part 6.cpp, move that over here. We are going to close this because we don't need it anymore. We'll open up our terminal, Control-Alt-T, and we'll throw that over here to the side. And then we're going to cd, change directory into part 6 this time, and ls. And we can see that part 6 is there once again. Same thing, we're trying to, kind of speed this stuff up, all right? So now we're in part 6. Okay, now what we want to do is, as we noted in the last part, part 5, what we want to do is have the program continually ask the user for input until a certain input, a sentinel value is what it's called, is entered. So initially, we're going to take this block of code, everything from here to here, and this performs what the choice says, right? So let's just let the user enter another number. All right, so we'll say, or to exit, enter -1. This number allows the user to enter a value less than 0. All right, so that means that everything else will be okay. So in this, we're going to use what is called a loop, okay? And in this situation, we're going to do a while loop. Now what a while loop says is, so long as what is in this condition is true, we're going to execute the code inside. So in this case, we'll go ahead and put one of these here. We will tab all of this code over, and we will place this here. So long as what is, so it's kind of like the if statement, and except for it will continue to do that thing until the value in here doesn't match. Okay, so at the end of the loop, after we do all the if stuff, at the very end, we're going to want to ask the user for their value again. We want to say, okay, now that you've done this one time, would you like to add or subtract now? So that's what we're doing here. So for add, enter 1, for subtract, enter 2, to exit, enter -1. And then we're going to get their choice again. Now we don't need to recreate the variable choice because it already exists. So we're just going to see in choice. We're just going to get choice again. And what our condition for our while loop is going to be while choice is greater than or equal to 0. Now there's the case in this is saying that if they enter a -1, then we're going to continue to do this. Now this would work, or we can do something different. While choice does not equal. So this is saying while choice, no matter what choice is, as long as it doesn't equal -1, continue to do this loop. And that's it. That's really the basics of loops. Now there are other loops, and we can go over those in a more advanced sections, but let's see what we've done. Let's see how this works, okay? So we are going to G++ part 6, so we're going to compile this. Let's go ahead and compile it. All right, that's done. We can see a.out is there again now, so a.out was created. We compiled successfully. And let's say, okay, let's go sudo --a.out. Let's run our program here. All right, so it says for enter 1, for subtract 2, and to exit -1. So let's see. Let's try the first thing. Let's add a number. Okay, so 1. The whole number is 10 and 12. Okay. And it did it. See, it did the math here, but now it's saying, okay, now that you've done that, what would you like to do next? Which is awesome, because let's say I want to add another number. I want to add again, 15 and 25. Okay, 15 plus 25 is 40. Awesome. All right, now I need to subtract 2. Please enter a whole number. All right, let's say 15 from, or let's say 10 from 15. 15 minus 10 is 5. Awesome. All right, this app is getting really boring. Now I'm done. -1. We can see that the app now exited. It did correctly what it was supposed to, but what if I entered a number that wasn't 1, 2, or -1? Well, hopefully this should work, so let's try 18. The number you entered is invalid. That's what we told it to say up here, remember? So this program is working exactly how we want it to. So now we can add and subtract 2 numbers from each other, and we can do that continuously until the user enters a -1. That's pretty neat. These while loops, this here, is very effective for what is called a menu-driven program. And that's what we've just done. Every time that the user enters, we give them a menu, we allow them to make a choice, and then based off that choice, we can then perform a specific action. Now, that will be the next time we're going to go into a little bit more in depth. We're going to go back and we'll do multiplication and division as part of the calculator, and we'll write those functions next time.